Welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin continues to be in a correction. Bitcoin could not hold the direct 1-2 setup. So we have broken below yesterday's swing low. That means at the very least, the 1-2 setup we've been tracking between Friday, the 25th, and the swing low from yesterday is extending. So at the very least, yeah. But actually, this is now so deep, this pullback, that it is probable that we're going to break below the Friday low, 25th, and that we might actually form and extend this wave 4 that started here on the 14th of July. So we've been now in this correction for quite a bit. It's still extending. The upside reversal attempts so far have not been successful. It's a shame because this does indeed look like a 5-wave move up, this rally from the Friday 25th of July low, and it's still a valid 1-2 setup, right? That's still valid. So I'm still tracking higher prices, okay? But obviously in the very short term, we're in a correction. Now the move down looks corrective, okay? So it is still a corrective pullback, and we only have 3 waves down. So I'm still considering higher prices. It's just that this immediate 1-2 setup from yesterday's low is definitely not valid anymore. From an Elliott Wave point of view, when we get a break below the beginning of a potential wave 1, then because this could have been a wave 1, we break below the wave 2 low. That's invalidation. It's one of the very basic rules, yeah. So it leaves us with 2 immediately bullish potentials, but I have not. Well, basically, I need new evidence for a low. Yeah. So obviously, we were considering here a low formed yesterday. That failed. That still allows me to consider that the Friday 25th of July low was a meaningful one. But I would now need to see another local breakout and a higher low. What would really help to get more confidence that a low is in is essentially a break above the upper boundary line of this corrective price channel. That clearly hasn't happened yet, so that would be needed next. And to the downside, I think this area could offer support next. I'd say between the Friday 25th of July low that formed at around 114,800 and the larger degree 50% retracement at 113,800. There's also this lower boundary line of the corrective price channel located just there as well. Yeah. Now, it could still go a little lower, but below 113,800, I would really struggle to still call this an upside impulse. So we talk about a decisive break of this level here, right? That should ideally be avoided. Now, you know what this correction reminds me of? It reminds me of the August 2024 correction. It's just that the August 2024, or the low that formed there, that this was obviously a much larger correction that started months earlier. So this could just be, it just reminds me of that, kind of on the smaller time frame. I mean, you see, nothing really happened here, right? It just sometimes helps to zoom out. But this was into the, no, not this one. This one looks, it does look quite similar. So you had also here a nice 3-wave move down. Then I remember this did look like 5 waves up, but it couldn't hold a higher low and then just grabbed all the liquidity below. Like stop losses were triggered, and people were thrown out of the market, and then it recovered. And in the end, this does look a little bit like a 5-wave move down, but possibly a complex correction here that formed, yeah. We have something similar right now, just on a much smaller scale. So sometimes if a 3-wave move to the downside isn't enough to correct the entire rally that happened before, we need another leg down to form a more complex corrective pattern. At the time, also in August 2024, the price maxed out the relevant support levels completely. And we might see something similar. We had a nice 3-wave move down, but that, at the moment at least, it looks like we're still under pressure. So this 5-wave move up, 3-wave move down, we could not hold a higher low, at least not yet. There's no confirmed low yet, not with a break below Wednesday's low, And so we might break briefly below the previous low, find support around 113.8K and then rally higher. I mean, that's still what I'm tracking, so nothing has changed from that perspective. But obviously, in the short term, well, what has changed again is that we're back under pressure. The 5-wave move up from yesterday's low was somewhat promising. It wasn't the cleanest 5-wave move, you know that. Talked about that. One more high would have been ideal, but it didn't form that. So yeah, it remained a 3-wave move. This still looks like 5 up though. The move up from the Friday, 25th of July low, yeah. So I can still consider that a 1-2 setup, at least as long as that low is holding, but I wouldn't rely on it. So watching this area for potential support. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you are interested in the membership, check out our channel page. Here you can find a video that explains the member benefits. You can, for example, get access as a member to our member-only videos. Today I uploaded with Dog with Hat. Covered ICP yesterday. Render, Ondo were done. You also get access to our member live stream. The next one is in a couple of days on Sunday, 5 p.m. UTC. So this typically involves like 40 additional coins that we analyze per week based on your requests. And as a gold member, you also get access to our Discord server. You get access to a full Elliott Wave course. You get access to more educational material. You get access to the chat rooms, more updates, intraday updates, Tradingview live charts, and all of that included in the gold membership, plus actually bonus updates for gold and silver as well, and some stocks updates. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.